What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Beyond the Hustle. I'm Adam Ali. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all. So, it's been a while since I've done a Beyond the Hustle video. Got this video here that I want to review. And this young lady was responding back to a video by this guy who made a video. And now I want to do a video review on her response to someone else's response. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video, which is 5 things a man should never have to do when he has a woman in his life. Okay, so without further ado, let's get right into what this young lady has to say.
And this is a man who is taking care of business. We're not talking about you bums out there. Okay, here it goes. Number 1.
That is so important. A lot of times, guys who are not meeting their end of the bargain, meeting your end of the bargain, right? So she sets this that's a very important disclaimer, which kind of changes everything, because if she did not make this disclaimer, then there are going to be some certain dudes who listen and feel like whatever she's about to say, that should happen to them. But if you are not, being ambitious, you are not being supportive, you are not going out there, if you're not amounting to anything, then yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. So that's a really, really important disclaimer. Anyhow, let's get right into the video.
Here it goes. Number 1, a man should never have to pack his own lunch. You're already cooking dinner. Why not set an extra chicken leg, an extra potato, and an extra serving of broccoli to the side when you cook so he can have a lunch ready to go in the morning? I'm telling you, it's a big flex for him to be sitting in that break room with coworkers and he's got a nice lunch packed and it's smelling good, and throw a little note in there and telling him what you're going to do later on that night. And he blush, big flex.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I thought this video could have started a lot stronger. But yeah, they say the way to a man's heart is through his belly, so there's truth to it. I also think if a man is going out there, especially if it requires some serious labor type of work, him being fueled by food shouldn't be an additional worry to him. So if his partner can alleviate that, then that's great. I just don't like that this was point number 1. Maybe I should just assume that, maybe I should just assume that it's not based off of priority here. But yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents to it. Could it be a flex? I guess. Is it really a flex if everybody's on the same playing field? Probably not. But the little note, sure. I think that gets lost. In the beginning when you're pursuing someone, you're doing all these little cute things, and then when life happens and there's kids and gone are those days of leaving notes, writing letters. So if that culture is still weaved into the relationship, I can't see it being of harm. So it could only be of a plus. So sure.
Number 2, a man should never have to ask for encouragement. The world beats our men up enough. Why is he being beat up at home? If this man is handling all of his business and he has a day where he's feeling down and he's feeling like he can't do it, encourage that man. Speak life into that man, because the better he feels, the better he can make you feel. Teamwork.
Totally. That should have been point number 1. Very important point, because men, it's not in our natural nature to be given, patting ourselves in the back while we're going through the process. We get celebrated when we finally achieve, or when there's finally an outcome. But the key word here is encouraging, which means, going through the process. And the process can be very scary because you don't know what, a lot of time you don't know. You're trying, you're hopeful. So words of encouragement is key to really, get this person inspired, get him motivated to really bring it home. So I agree, because naturally, again, guy to guy, we're not like, just keep going. No, we will celebrate, my man just did this and did this. Oh, we're going on a yacht, and things like that. But it's very hard naturally for us to encourage one another in the process. So if the woman can do that, that's great. Keyword here, don't be a burden at the household. If a man is out there really trying to make things shake, the last thing he needs is coming back and getting pissed, getting yelled at because he didn't put the toilet chair down or something like that. Like, there's certain things you're just gonna have to let go. Anyhow, let's go to the next point.
Number 3, a man should never have to ask to be celebrated. We expect him to do all of these things for us, and you can't say thank you. You can't say I appreciate you. You can't make a big deal when he walks into the house with something new for you. You can't make a big deal when he cuts the grass and he got them lines perfectly. You can't celebrate that man for handling business. Celebrate that man. And sometimes you need to make a big deal out of it so he feels the desire to keep doing it.
Yeah, I think that ties in with the previous point. I don't think this is a strong point, but I don't see it having any negative, a negative outcome on the guy. Like, oh, stop, and So once in a while, I don't think it should be done excessively. If we do, we take care of the backyard. Bring us some water. All right, let's get to the next point.
This man should never have to ask for intimacy. Why are we using it as a weapon? You want him to get up and handle business without being asked. Why you can't handle business without being asked? Why does he have to beg and plead and bribe you to handle his physical needs? What did your grandmama teach you? You never let a man leave out of the house angry, hungry, or keep playing.
Yes, I just think, everybody tired. Like, we live everybody's just tired. I get that. But if you just look at the natural anatomy or physiology of men, we can breed every day. Look in the Cannon, he has 10 kids already. We can breed every day if we wanted to. Therefore, I don't want to say urge, but it's in your best interest to not to weaponize, your body as an incentive, or because you're potentially, and I'm not saying this is right, but anything that has potential is generated because of a trigger. And why even entertain that trigger if you can fix it, My 2 cents. Of course, a man should also be able to be understanding, curb his temptations, but keyword understanding. So men do need to be understanding. But I do think, I think it's a balanced thing as well. There's no cookie cutter approach to answering this question here. But I would advise, the ladies to eliminate any possibility or anything of potential for the man to even open the blinds. Because as you can see, our physiology is very different than yours. Anyhow, let's go to her last point.
And last but not least, a man should never have to ask for support. If this man is a visionary, if he's leading his house, if he is operating in the capacity that benefits everybody in his family, When he comes to you with a plan and he tells you, baby, what do you think? You need to be saying, I'm on board. And what can I do? Because the better your family operates, the better everybody is in whole, the easier your job is ultimately. Support that man when he's doing positive things and put in effort to help him so y'all can build together and be a dream team.
I mean, we always hear these stories where, you know, the man who has all these ideas, and then the woman is writing and she doesn't believe, then someone else ends up coming in the picture and he ends up winning, and vice versa. If you are in an intimate relationship, it's in your best interest as the significant other to provide support, check the person, you know, have them validate their ideas, have them validate their actions, and if it makes sense, then support it. It's in your best interest to support him so you can reap the benefits and avoid this lingering, you know, thing in the air when he does get this win and you didn't believe, but you want the benefits of it. I agree. Ladies, comment below. But yeah, that's kind of my review of the points. I thought a lot of the points were kind of redundant. 3 of the points that she mentioned literally all are of the same nature. I thought her points were mediocre. Ladies, if you have any better points, you know, comment below. Fellas, you know, we know best. If I were to add a point to, you know, to her video, I would say be a source of peace for him. I'm actually shocked she never said that. But yeah, the world is loud, it's crazy, we're forever troubleshooting, dealing with things, all kind of just madness all day. And then to come back home to madness is madness, okay? So be peace. And I think that's super key. The fellas, ladies, comment below. Let's keep this dialogue going. I'll catch you all on the next Beyond the Hustle video. I'm Adam Ali. Y'all subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.